Hi everybody, Chelsea Jean here with the amazing Dr. Oz. And Loz is on holidays today. She might just join in a little bit later, but she's on the sunny Gold Coast at the moment having a week off. And, you know, we are a dynamic team of wellness experts, and we're here to boost your energy, help your well-being the three of us come from a little bit different backgrounds, but, you know, we all come together with one goal, and that's to help you with your health. So my name is Chelsea Jean, for those of you just joining in. And if this may be your first time, I am a naturopath and I specialize in lymphatic health. I have a clinic in Brisbane, in Capalaba, and also at Springfield, but you can also find my things all over the web and look into my treatments. And Dr. Oz, if you wanted to introduce yourself too.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Oz from BooB Vitality. I'm a peak performance and integrative clinician. I specialize in chronic pain, chronic inflammation, with the combination of natural supplements and technology. So, and we're based here in Brisbane as well, in Springfield.
In Springfield, yeah, and that's how we all got together in that little group, and over in Springfield. And it's just amazing when you bring, like, one person can come in and say, hey, you know, I do this, and then the community sort of builds, that energy sort of builds, and when you find each other. And that's the thing that I love about health and joining together. And one thing that joins together that we don't like, Oz, is when the tissues all join together and fat comes up and presses it all. And, you know, sometimes our skin can look like a bit of a mess, and it's called cellulite. So that's the topic of today, and love it. I don't think anyone loves it, hate it, live with it. You know, it's a thing now that mainly is about the look. People like look at their skin. We know that it's not going to kill us, right? We know that it's not going to kill us, but you don't like the look of it. And it's a sign that things underneath aren't happy and healthy. So if you can please run through for us, we've got some questions we've got your questions, everybody, about cellulite. So if you could run through, Oz, you've told me some amazing descriptions, and if you could just share with everyone about that.
So look, so I'm going to give a definition that you don't find in books, but before I get to the definition, I have to get into the context of that definition. So cellulite has 4 components. And the first thing I want people to understand about cellulite is we have to get rid of that idea that cellulite is a cosmetic problem. Yes, the appearance doesn't look nice, but as you just say, cellulite is the consequence of something else happening inside of your body. It's kind of a call to action to do something about your health. So it has 4 components. And nowadays, you can see cellulite, not just like before, we used to see cellulite maybe on your 30s or 40s. Now we can see cellulite, and I have seen cellulite here on my clinic on girls like 13, 14 years old, because these 4 components start at that age. The 4 components that I'm talking about is number 1, inflammation. Number 2 is toxicity. Number 3 is fibrotic tissue, and the 4th component is damage. So how this works is that we first start with inflammation in the body. Cells, the fatty cells, start getting inflamed. They get more fat. They get inflammation. That inflammation will cause toxicity by affecting 2 different systems. One is the lymphatic system, and the other one is the circulatory system. Once these 2 systems are affected, they're leaking of toxins, leaking of heavy metals, and things that we don't want outside of the veins or outside of the lymphatic system. And they start creating fibrotic tissue in different areas. In this case, would be the elastic fibers that connect the muscle to the skin, and will start creating some fibrotic tissue surrounding the fatty cells. And that's what makes this really difficult to treat, because one of the biggest problems that most clinicians or most beauty therapists have is that the definition is not the right way, because they define cellulite as fat storage, excess of fat, and they want to treat cellulite by reducing fat.
When it comes to hormones, there are different body shapes as well that I see in women. And I'm just going to run quickly through what I see and what I call them. So you see the women who are more, we call it the pear body shape. And that is like more estrogen, those childbearing hips. And what I find with those women is that their liver can't get rid of the excess estrogens as it should.